Traveling to Dorado.
Right, so this is a match I recently played. And I'm gonna do a bit of commentary on it and just basically talk, point out mistakes that I made and things that I did well at various points in the match. So I'm having a look at these stats to get a little bit of information about who's on my team and who's on the opposing team.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
And it seems from looking at that most of the people aren't that experienced.
Commences in 30 seconds.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
So I'm not expecting to win this match here. I'm not expecting anybody to be able to work together particularly well.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Because that's usually the case when you solo queue in competitive, especially in bronze, which is where I am at the moment. So I've gone up there because I knew the Arisa was firing from across the way there, so I did not spot the junk rat, and the junk rat killed me. That was a mistake by me there.
Watch out for that turret.
So now I know there's turrets around, and I can see that they've got a Bastion and a Torb turret up on there, as well as Torb himself, and maybe one or two others. But I know that that's what's giving us a fucking bad time, is what's on top of that ledge up there. And I'm thinking to myself, why is nobody trying to take them out other than me? But I keep me cool about it. I think, right, well, if nobody's gonna do it, then I'm just gonna have to do it myself. Otherwise, we're never getting past that point. So I flew up there, and yeah, I got killed, but I did some good damage to the players that are up there. And I know now that they're not going to have moved, because why would they move? And I go straight for them again, and try and take the Mercy out, but that's not working too well, obviously. I stay in here because I heard the tyre coming. Just trying to do a bit of damage to the shield and to Arisa herself if I can. Now Mercy comes in, so I just decided to just charge through. And then got demeched and got killed, so that wasn't the best thing for me to do, really.
D.Va re-engaging.
Armor, come get
And right now,
armor up.
I'm thinking about switching to Pharah, but somebody's already Pharah. And I think, well, if they were a good Pharah, they would be taking down them fucking turrets. And, you know, just the people on top of that ledge up there. Pharah should be getting rid of them, and she's just not, so I have to keep trying to do it. Trying to fucking damage them a little bit here and there. Pharah should have wiped them out fucking straight away. But you can't rely on anybody else in solo queue to do what they should be doing. and it does get really annoying. But you've got to try and keep it cool and just
Remaining.
forget about it. Do what you can do. And hopefully, if you do that, then it'll work out okay. And that was a little bit of a fluke. I did mean to fire off the D.Va bomb up there, but when I started to fly up and released it, I thought, oh shit, I've knocked it into the ledge. Fuck. But luckily, the bomb went onto the ledge nicely and took out everybody who was up there. And then, because of that, we were finally able to push forward to here. But we would have been able to get a bit further than this, or probably a lot further than this, if our Pharah had done her job and took out the guys on top of that ledge that I had to take out. But you can't control what other people do, sadly. So you just gotta think about what can you do yourself to make things work out better for the team as a whole. And yet, somebody from their team called Sneaky Turtle has left, which is not a good thing to do in competitive. You should not just leave. People do, and it's very, very annoying. But again, you just got to try and put that out of your head. Just concentrate on what you can do. I think I was going to be a reset here, but somebody took her. So I went with D.Va, but then I went back to have a little think, and I switched to Pharah. Because I thought, well, if we had Pharah on the last round, we would have got through there a lot quicker, and we would have got the payload a lot further than what we actually did. And I'm not a very good Pharah. Not at all. But, judging by the last round, I thought, right, well, I think we could really use a Pharah. And if nobody's going to do it, I'll do it. I think that'll be the most helpful to our team at the time. So off I go, I'm up in the air, I'm just firing off rockets at or towards anybody on the enemy team, really. As you can see, I do not have good aim with Pharah at all. I am not a good Pharah, but that doesn't always matter, as you can see right now. I'm holding them back from pushing the payload. And now our team manages to do something a bit good here. And we all, well, not all of us, but the high damage people all are up on the high ground here, and not all in one area on this ledge like the opposing team did in the first round. We've got the turret there on this ledge, and we've got me on this ledge, and then in the window just there we've got a bastion. And is that a junk rat over there on that other rooftop? It is, I think. But luckily I look round here and I see that Reinhardt and somebody else were coming up to try and ruin our high ground advantage there. If I hadn't looked round and seen them coming and started firing, then chances are they would have walked right up behind us and fucked us up and then they would have had the high ground advantage again, and we wouldn't, and then they might have won. And that was lucky there by me, because that could have quite easily blown myself up. I was very close to fucking the edge of there when I fired that. And right now it's stuck in there, so I'm just gonna fire at him. At least for a while, and then payload's moving, so I'm just like, oh, there's a sniper down there, so I'll fire some rockets in that sort of general direction
Suiting up.
and hope that that at least puts off the sniper a bit. I've got my ult, but I don't want to use it yet. I want to wait for a good time.
Nano boost administered.
For a good time called as Blitz. No, shut up. Right,
60
so
seconds
we've got a
remaining.
minute left. And nothing's going on at the moment, so I'm just flying around a bit, having a look. And then I tried to shoot that Junkrat tire there. Missed terribly. But in the end it didn't matter.
Sniper detected.
And then as we're trying to get through under this choke point on the bridge there, I'm just blasting away my rockets. And that one, that was very lucky that it didn't kill me, because that was literally point blank right in D.Va's face. And it was aimed sort of towards the floor as well, so it could have quite easily killed me there. So that was a fuck up by me. Hold my hands up to that, but thankfully I did get away with it. And then just in the last seconds, used my ult. I don't think it actually did anything. But there we go, we won the match. I really don't think we deserved to win that. At all. We really didn't.
Play of the game.
But at the end of the day, a win's a win. I didn't get pissed off about my team being shit. I just got on with doing my own thing, doing what I can do, and yeah, we ended up winning. So let's have a look at the scores on the doors at the end, just out of interest. I mean, they don't matter, but it's nice to just have a look. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. If you've got any comments or anything, you know where to leave them. And I'll see you later. Still below 500. Yeah, I'm shit.